Been looking at old VODs for reasons and I forgot. Can't talk about that one. But thank you for donating the food funds and I'm glad you got to see that. There was somebody else in that one as well, but we can't talk about that either. You have to respect past life etiquette, please. So just, yeah, in the future, it's kind of like dead naming, so be careful with that. It's not as serious, obviously, but it's just like an etiquette thing for the community. So just please be careful with that. It's no problem. It's something I'm going to have a conversation about on the way out as well. But now I'm just letting people share their opinions on it, but I know what my opinion is and I'm going to share it properly. But yeah, just in general, past life etiquette when it comes to VTubers. Once a VTuber has graduated, moved on, that's the end of that VTuber. You can do things outside the public place, but never put it in public, because that ruins the whole beauty of a VTuber. That ruins the whole beauty of them being fictional characters and creating their own stories. That's my belief on it anyway. In the future timeline, will we meet again? That's completely up to you guys. And in fact, yeah, while there's so many people here right now, I think now is the best time to have that conversation that I said we were going to have on the final day. Because I said most of what I wanted to say in the graduation announcement stream. I had it very well written out and explained like all my thoughts about graduation and everything that I wanted to share with everyone. There was one thing that I didn't share, which is kind of important, which is past life etiquette, essentially. And obviously this is just like my suggestions. This isn't like the be all end all, you have to do this kind of thing. It's just a conversation that I want to have for any of the confidants who wish to respect my wishes. Because I know this graduation, they've been very kind to me. Like they've approved everything that I have said on the way out. And I mean, I've made no secret of the fact that this is not like the final end of everything for me, that this is like, yeah, the end of a chapter and I'm moving on to different things. And it was very sweet of them to let me say that and basically break etiquette a tiny bit in my own way on the way out, which was very supportive and sweet of them. But yeah, on the way out, the one thing that I do definitely have to say is that if you ever do come across me in another life, please keep in mind that is another life, that is another person, that is not Fulgur Ovid. Connecting any of that kind of thing back to Fulgur Ovid will only cause more trouble for everything in the future. And that isn't something that I say as like, oh, I'm sick of this chapter and I want to get rid of it. That's very much a case of, I loved this chapter, I enjoyed this chapter, I'm going to be starting a new chapter. And if you know anything about like the JP side of things, essentially, if you respect that kind of thing, there is a chance that worlds can collide as long as like people are respectful and things are respected properly with VTuber etiquette and culture. So that is as far as I can say on that. But essentially, yeah, just try to keep everything separated. Fulgur Ovid ends his journey now. I've told you guys you can keep using the hashtags, but as I said in the graduation stream, try not to insert me into things that are going forward with Noctyx or Niji-sanji. Feel free to like continue bringing Fulgur Ovid into things like that. Just at the same time, don't make it feel like you're taking over Noctyx's space or the rest of Niji-sanji's space, because they need to be able to move forward, and my community needs to be able to show that we can separate everything, essentially. That's as much as I can say on that without it. Like, as it is, that's probably stretching the limits, but that's the best I can do. And that's just my wishes. Obviously, I can't control anything like that. I have more stories to tell, and I can't tell them here. So I can't wait to tell them in a different position in the future. Because it had like a message. I was going to connect this one, like message about leaving past lives behind, because it has like 2 past lives involved in this one. We're going to watch this one without the sound, because I'm not sure if the sound is copyrighted, but it's a very beautiful video. And yeah, but I already talked about like the past life etiquette kind of thing, so I don't really need to talk about that anymore. Just, yeah, enjoy the beautiful animatic. It's really nice. Oh, I think it doesn't actually have sound anyway. It's very much, it feels to me like the end of Spider-Man No Way Home. Because this is very clearly a thing where like Noctyx are still gonna be together. And it's gonna be painful for them. But at the same time, yeah, this is just how we have to be in the future. Like, we'll always recognize each other, but can't really reach out to each other anymore. So very painful. Very painful, but also very beautiful. I love that imagery. I guess that's one thing I can talk about this one as well, is just like past life, future life, just, yeah, don't expect anything is all I will say. We're all on our own individual journeys, but yeah, I love the pain and angst in this one is so powerful, and it's just drawn so beautifully and wonderfully. So thank you so much for that one, Eva. That was gorgeous. What I will say, because I'm seeing it a lot in chat right now, please do read the chat rules. There's a pinned message, no more than 3 emojis per post. And also, I saw a lot of people saying something that I literally said on my graduation announcement to not do, doing the whole, like, I get because of what we just watched 2 things ago, it did involve Yugo, and that's cool. Please don't say Noctyx will forever be 5. I get the sentiment that you're trying to stand for that, but as somebody who's about to leave and is, you know, leaving in the way that I want to, I said on my graduation, I don't want people to do the whole, like, Noctyx will be forever 4 after I'm gone either. It was nice that we got to have, like, Noctyx as 5 for a while and had a wonderful time together, made some beautiful memories, and I loved all the time that I spent with Noctyx as 4. I love everything that I got to do with Noctyx. But Noctyx are going to continue on as a trio, and I'm so excited for them to do that. So just, yeah, please be respectful. You're not only breaking my chat rules, but you're also breaking the wishes that I set out in my graduation announcement. And obviously you can do that on Twitter and in other spaces, but while you're here, at least follow the chat rules. And thank you to the people that are sharing the 3 hearts, because I know that's painful for a lot of people, but change is painful. Change can be scary, but at the same time, I, as a fan, am going to be very excited to see them as a trio. So I'm so excited for that. And it kind of works out for the fact that we can only share 3 emojis on this channel. I'm glad that I got to be the red heart next to their colorful hearts. I'm glad that we used to have 5 hearts there, but everybody's going forward in their own journeys and their own directions. I'm very happy to be going on mine, and I'm very excited to see what they do without me. So yeah, thank you guys so much. But also to chat, it's very lovely that you guys are sharing the love hearts from Noctyx. But again, please read the chat rules. No more than 3 emojis per message, even if you're trying to share your love of Noctyx. There you go. Noctyx are going to be a trio soon. Just cut out the red one. Just do the yellow, orange, and purple hearts, and then you can do the 3. No evil. There's nothing evil about it. Like I said, you can do it in 2 separate things if you want. You can do it in 2 separate messages. Soon it will be the 3 hearts whenever you talk about Noctyx, and that's fine. I'm happy for them. In fact, I'm gonna drop it in chat. Screw you guys. I'm gonna show you guys it isn't scary. Watch. Orange, yellow, purple. Perfect. Now it's more like the colors of twilight. It's like the color of right at the end of sunset. We no longer have the blue of dawn. We no longer have the red in between. We just have a beautiful yellow sun descending into orange and then fading to purple, which is beautiful. I've always loved that for Noctyx. I've always loved the feeling of it looking like a sunset. How dare. Guys, I know it's sad, but it's okay. It's mainly just so we can follow the chat rules. Treat the moderators nicely. The moderators have been working so hard for these final 2 weeks. But it's good to get ready for it when you can, essentially. Everybody will adapt to it. It's all good. Like I said, the Confidant community and my support network, which includes Noctyx, some other Nijisanji members, and a lot of other people in my life, has given me the confidence back and made me see what I want to do in the future. So while the sheep pile has been a warm and comforting home for these last 3 years, I'm going to have to leave it to achieve the things that I want to achieve. I have more streams that I want to do, more memories that I want to make, and more stories that I want to tell. And I feel confident enough to step out into the world on my own and chase those dreams. I wouldn't have been able to say that 3 years ago, so that means a lot. The simple fact is that all that Nijisanji has given me, they aren't able to give me the same sense of fulfillment that I feel from creating something that's uniquely me and sharing that with the world. The things that I want to create that are uniquely me are not marketable things, and they won't appeal to masses. They're niche projects which hopefully just a few hundred people will find and really connect with on a personal level. I've realized that that's the type of content creator that I am, and by being here, I'm taking up a space that a more deserving person could have, and also limiting my own creativity by not being able to take the things that I want to. It's time for me to step forward and go out into the world on my own, essentially. I have been honored to be here for 3 years, and I will be honored to get to spend more time with you guys in the future. Whatever you guys want to do in the future is completely up to you. I hope you will have a wonderful journey as well. And I hope when you look back on your time with Fulgur Ovid, you can enjoy it and be happy about the memories that we made.